Hello people of BookTube, Megan here, and time for another tag video. Today I am going to be doing the DNF Book Tag. For anyone interested in the original tag and the creator, if I can find them, will be down in the description. So let's get right on into this. Question number 1 is, do you DNF? Yes. Didn't DNF quite as much when I was younger because I felt stubborn and I felt like I had to see the book through. As I've gotten older, I am much more willing to DNF a book if I'm just not vibing with it. If I'm not interested and just dreading picking the book up, I'm not going to continue it. Life is far too short to be reading books that you're just not into, and there are so many books out there that I will enjoy, so it's like, why trudge through a book that I'm just not interested in? Question number 2 is, if you DNF a book, does it count towards books read for that month? So I don't quite count how many books I read a month anymore. I feel I used to. I can't remember if I have. I don't count. I just read. So I don't have much of an answer for this. Question number 3 is there a difference between DNFing and just putting it down for a little bit? Yes. To me, a DNF means I don't plan to pick it up any point in the future. Just putting it down for a little bit is more like I'm not into this at the moment. I'm gonna give it a break and come back when I might be in a better mood to read it. Like, if I were to put something down for a little bit, I feel it would be a book that I do have an interest in. It's just not something I'm in the mood to read at the moment. Or maybe I'm too distracted, or there might be another book that I am more anxious to read than what I am currently reading. So just shelve it for a little bit and come back at a future date. DNF to me means no interest, not picking this up again, just no. I can't read my own writing. Question number 4 is, what popular book did you DNF? First one that comes to mind is the Shatter Me books by Tira Moffey. I tried to read Shatter Me, I really did. I wanted to like it because everyone was just going on about it, but just, I couldn't do it. I couldn't. I maybe got, no, I don't even think I got quarter of the way through before I'm just like, nah, this isn't for me, and just DNF'd it and never looked back. Question number 5 is, what book did you wish you DNF'd? I have a few that I wish I DNF'd, and maybe I'll make a whole video with them all at a future date, but the one that comes to mind first is Hungry by H.A. Swain. Just the premise for that book sounded so cool, so interesting, but just, it was executed in a weird way, I think, and just, I also felt it went on for a little longer than it should have, and just, it went in a weird way, and just, I wasn't a fan. But I was off on vacation somewhere, and I only brought a couple books, so I felt I had to finish it, so it's, yeah. Question number 6 is, do you ever reattempt to read a DNF? Has it ever been successful? I can't remember. The one series I kinda think this applies to with me is the House of Night series by PC and Kirsten Cast. I started this series in high school, and just after a while my interest kinda declined with it, and a few years ago I think I tried to pick it up again, and just, I couldn't make it through. I had to DNF it again because just, I don't know if it was just because I outgrew the series or just what, but I just could not get through to it. The characters annoyed me. I couldn't do it. So the one series I can think of me reattempting was not successful. Question number 7 is, what do you do with books that you DNF? If I own them, I donate them. I give them or sell them, if they fit the parameters, to my used bookstore, so that someone who might like them has a chance to get them at a more affordable price. If I own the books and I DNF them, I see no reason to keep them, so off they go to a different home. And if I'm lucky, they're library books, so I just return them to the library. Question number 8 is, do you choose more or less risky titles because of your stance on DNFing? I feel how I DNF books doesn't really affect how I buy them. Like, if a book sounds interesting to me, I will buy it. The only way I would probably be semi-hesitant with that is if it's with an author that I've had, like, very mixed results with their past work. Then I might be more hesitant to buy it. But to me, if the premise sounds interesting to me and I can afford to buy it, I will buy it. And if for some reason I end up not vibing with it, not liking it, and I end up DNFing it, well, it is what it is. I try not to let my fear of will I DNF this get in the way of me missing out on potentially awesome books. Because I mean, I typically don't like contemporary books, but I took a chance buying and reading Geekerella by Ashley Poston, and I adored that book. I adore it, and I'm glad I took that risk with it. So yeah, I try not to let the fear of I'm not going to like this, I'm going to DNF it, get in the way of me buying my books. So question number 9 is tag people. I don't have anyone specific to tag, so for anyone who wants to do this tag, I tag you. So yeah, that's it for the DNF book tag, and yeah, hope to see you guys next time.